name is Jean. I would like to share my encounter with our Father God, who lovingly called me back home when I was a backslider. 17 years ago, after graduating in media production from Australia, I returned to Thailand searching for a job. I was already a Christian. My Christian family prayed that God would bless me with a great job, with a good position and income. And sure enough, God answered. He gave me the best job I could ever imagine, a position as a magazine editor. I was proud and enjoyed the work immensely. However, with a heavy workload and the excitement of after-work parties, I gradually drifted away from church. I stopped attending life group and eventually stopped going to church altogether. I was enjoying a gift from God more than enjoying His presence. I enjoyed the gift more than the giver. I stopped going to church for 2 years. With a good job and a high income, I could afford a nice car, a beautiful apartment, a brand name clothes, shoes, handbags, and stuff. Working in the media industry in Thailand, it was normal to attend parties almost every day, and at those parties, there were always drugs and alcohol. I started using drugs and drinking. On the outside, I looked like I had everything: fun, success, happiness. I remember people at work saying I was living a dream life that many would envy. But after about 1.5 years of chasing those pleasures, I started to feel lonely and empty inside. I didn't understand why. I had everything I thought I wanted: a job, status, money, parties, even substance. But none of it satisfied me anymore. I felt like I had no purpose. I remember one day after working, I went to the party as usual. I was trying to drink more than usual, thinking maybe this drink would make me feel happier. I drank till 4 a.m. next day, but the loneliness and emptiness were still in my heart. I lay down on my apartment floor, crying and thinking, what should I do? Then I heard a small voice in my heart saying, I need to get back to God, and God will show me the purpose of living and why I am here on this earth. At that moment, I felt the Father calling me home. Around 9 a.m. the same morning, my phone rang. It was a friend from church asking if I wanted to visit church on that Sunday. Without hesitation, I said yes. I went to church that weekend, and during the Sunday service, God touched my heart deeply. I felt joy, peace, happiness, just like I had during my early day walking with Him. It has now been 17 years since I returned to God. Day by day, He has been revealing His will for my life as I continue walking with Him. Even though I don't see the full picture of His plan yet, I'm learning to be patient, wait upon Him, trust Him, and find peace and joy in Him alone. I was lost, but now I am found, and I am glad that I say yes when He called me home.